Another glassy day dawns on the Great Barrier Reef, and we're already a few days into this adventure. Last episode, we settled into island life and kicked things off with a few good fish and even better conditions. This time we head to some different reefs, landing a solid mackerel on the troll, jumping in for a spear and making the most of this paradise before it's time to head home. Welcome to this Travelling Tides adventure.
My new lure is just being cast off the back right now. That's my Christmas present, so
you can still see it.
Let's hope we catch something.
A few moments later.
Big mackerel. Wally, mackerel, Ali. Big mackerel. Watch out, Ali, watch out. There you go, man. That was a bit hectic.
You got it? Woo! Nice mackerel on the troll. Beautiful one. I think he'll be feeding us for a few days, this one. That mackerel's a bit big to fit in the esky, so Ryan's just cutting the head off. And then we'll pop it in the fridge freezer. It's its belly. Have a look what's inside its belly, Ali. Just dropped Ryan in the water and he's already called me back over. Like 2 minutes. Not sure what he's got. You're clear, I'm in neutral. You got no knife. That's a nice little trout.
Yeah.
You can borrow my knife.
That's kind of small.
Dropped him off at another spot and he's got something again. The water's so blue out here today, it's just gorgeous, but there's quite a few of those gillies again. What you got? Boil of fish out here with a heap of birds diving on them.
Did you see that bird thing over there? That was all the birds eating the fish.
Yeah.
Hey Mum.
That's right, Arlie. Yeah, it was. Ryan's just jumped in for a bit of a look at a pinnacle here. I'm just chuck some food on for Arlie. Sausage rolls. They're frozen, so they'll take quite a long time in this 12-volt oven. But since we'll be doing a fairly big motor to get back to the island, May as well chuck some food in there and let it cook away, so by the time we get back, hopefully there's some sausage rolls ready for him. Ow. What? Is it good? Sausage roll party.
What's in your hand?
Oh, a little trout. Pretty bit smaller than Mummy's, isn't it?
Yeah. We should get him back to his mum and his dad.
Probably.
Oh, I think the fish is eating all of the bait.
Probably.
I just scared the fish.
Oh. Oh. Nah, you're just on the bottom there, that's alright. I think it is a shark too, Arlie. Don't drop the GoPro into the water. It was running so hard that I tied off against the cleat. And it just snapped off just then. There we go.
It snapped the line.
Yeah, with its sharp teeth. It nearly pulled Mummy and Arlie into the water, didn't it?
Yeah.
Mummy tied it off around the cleat so that we didn't go in.
I wasn't helping you.
No, I know, you weren't helping me. Oh well, that's why we don't like line fishing. We prefer spearing, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, bloody sharks.
We went out to Jackson Hatches, had a bit of a look around, shot a couple of, nothing really impressive, a couple of trout. Straight up we had a troll, got a mackerel pretty much within the first 10 minutes, which was promising. Keep coming up. And then we might go over to the island over here. We got Arlie on the paddleboard. Last time we came here there was all turtles and stingrays right up in the shallow. There's a little creek.
Spotted eagle rays.
Small, eagle rays. I thought I saw maybe like a little jackanet up in there. Yeah, we'll have a look.
Here's a stingray.
Oh, and there's a giant bunny. There's a giant bunny there.
Oh, he's hiding.
Brown feels a bit funny. Oh, funny. The brown one's funny. What's that?
Look, Arlie, he's walking back to the ocean. He's going to jump off the edge.
He's gonna go to sleep. Oh,
Oops.
whoopsies. There you go. I'm not the safe moment so that I don't get
It is very hot on these paddle boards. To jump in for a cool off in a minute, I think.
We head back to the island for a swim and wind down. The plan was to cook up the trout from yesterday, but with fresh mackerel on board, we can't resist some beer battered fillets instead.
Oh, I just got a bit of self-raising flour. This is gluten-free, but you can use normal self-raising. We're just doing beer batter. A lot of people think beer batter is difficult, but it's actually just beer and flour, so it is not difficult at all. I think it's important that you get the mix correct, like the thickness. Okay, that's a little bit too thin still, so I'll add a little bit more flour. Okay, and then we've just cut up the meat in. It's good if you cut it on an angle rather than straight. You don't want kind of cubes, you want the pieces to be thinner. So if you cut them on an angle, they naturally get a bit thinner. Yeah, and then we're just going to cook it in some bran oil. So I'll heat up the bran oil and we'll get going. Just coat it in it. Oh shit, there's green ants up my skirt. Hurry out. They're attacking me. you don't want to flip them too early. You want to let them cook, just bubble away for quite a while, because you don't want to keep turning them over and over and over. You just wait until they're a bit golden on the bottom, like that one there. Give them all a flip. Now you just want to let them go for a while, and then when you think they're done, the best test is just like a butter knife, rather than, you don't want a super sharp knife, you want a bit of a blunt knife, and if you can push it through the centre of the fish, then your fish is done. But if you can't push it through, it means the middle of the fish is still not cooked. So, but I'll give them a few minutes and then take them off. Where did you get that stick from?
From way over there.
What are you going to do?
You can see them seaweed on it.
Yeah, what are you going to do with that stick?
Just lay down.
Leave in the middle of the camp.
Yeah.
Maybe I can roll my ankle on it tonight.
Yeah.
Right, I think these should be pretty much ready. So I just want to get my blunt knife and just see whether or not I can press it through. So see, that goes straight through. There's no resistance. So I know that piece is cooked. So they are all done. So it's dinner time. Thank you. Good. My turn. Yum. Looks so good.
Our friends Axel and Brie arrive late in the afternoon, and as the day winds down, we wander to the beach to soak up the last light. Tomorrow, we're up with the sun, heading back out on the water.
We have just headed out to Alfred Reef, which is a bit further out, and is a good spot I go to chase moo or big eye sea bream. They can be quite a tricky fish to shoot. You have to be very patient, have a long breath hold, and probably a longer gun would help in this situation. I've only got a metre gun. Just got to do a dive and pretty much sit on the bottom behind something, try and hide behind something, and let them come into you. I did see this nice Mary wrasse hanging around. Obviously they're protected, no take. This is where I come down for the second dive, put my head down, scratch around a bit, make a bit of noise, trying to get them a bit inquisitive to come in. As you can see, the longer I wait here, the more keen they get to come in and have a bit of a look. Unfortunately, my breath hold probably isn't as long as it should be anymore. And missed again. No move for me.
Boys are just going for a drift, so we're just
My favourite is
keeping an eye on them and playing along, idling along. Pretty sure Axel shot a moo. What do you got there? Moo. Yeah, nice one.
Well, is that your first time getting it?
You say good job, Axel.
Good job, Axel. That's your first time.
Pretty tricky there, moo.
What's up?
Well, we moved because we thought you had sharks chasing you.
We motor on to another reef and the hunt for crays begins. Ryan spots one tucked deep in a cave and takes a shot. Axel dives down to retrieve it, but there's nothing on the spear. He lines up and takes a shot of his own. Then Ryan sees it sneak out the back of the pommy and dives again to try and grab it. We're definitely working hard for our dinner today.
There's more in here. There's more. There's like other two. That other one might have gone in there with them. I've just spotted a second cray on this pommy. Quickly load my gun. As you can see, I make all my own guns. Both myself and Mon use. And I've actually put on their roller guns, just meter roller guns. You can see I can load the gun and flip it over. And then half unload it forever when we're going to go shoot crays. Very handy to be able to do that, so I have to swim back to the boat and grab a cray gun. Get a good shot on it. And eventually get a cray in the boat by challenging.
With a few fish in the esky and finally a good cray on board, we slow down and take some time to just enjoy the reef. It's in these quiet moments when we're no longer on the hunt that we really stop and take in this world beneath the surface. This adventure winds down here, but there's always another on the horizon. Subscribe to join us on the next one.